tell me if she says anything. I have to know why she did this.
Alfred, Falcone's been murdered.
Good God.
I'm looking into it, but I'll need access to the back computer for anything I find.
Connection secured.
Alfred, I'm gonna try and confirm some suspicions of mine.
Ich bin euer gut gelaunter Moderator natürlich Dewy und ich begrüße euch hiermit ganz herzlich zur zweiten Staffel, zur zweiten Episode von der zweiten Episode Kinder von Arkham vom Batman A Telltale Story. So Leute, wir sind hier im Revier natürlich, nachdem in der letzten Episode Falcone umgebracht worden ist. Schauen wir uns jetzt mal die ganze Sache an. Ich bin es leid, diese Art von Anruf von dir zu bekommen. Nacken, halten Sie den Gedanken fest.
Fresh injection site.
Aha.
That doesn't look like blood.
Dann gucken wir uns mal noch das Gesicht an.
Her veins. Still visible beneath her skin.
Ganz merkwürdig. Was ist bestimmt die Hände?
Alfred, I think
Gar
I found the
nichts.
substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Of course. I'll be in touch as soon as I have the result.
Where am I? Mr. Wayne? What's going on? Oh, but I got this awful feeling something terrible happened.
Sergeant, you have to think. What do you remember?
Oh, God. Falcone. I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
It would explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me. I talk big about hurting thugs like Falcone, but I would never, never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain.
There's an injection site on your neck.
Then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what.
You have to remember more, Montoya. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
Cobblepot said something similar.
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do. Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce!
Oh, Wayne.
What are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD have been telling stories about some kind of lockdown?
Sorry, Vicki, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips are moving, words are coming out.
You know what I mean.
Word is there were shots fired near where Falcone was being held. Know anything about that? I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Didn't you hear me? I said no comment.
Don't be like that, Bruce. Talk to me. Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone to put him in Blackgate prison for life. A day after he showed up at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but You need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that something happened. Just give me something to run with.
Please, get out of my way, Vicki. I'm in a hurry.
Huh. Disappointing. Maybe you have more to do with this than I thought.
Oh. Der Lamborghini. Yeah. Aber auf eine Art und Weise hat sie schon recht.
Drugged Montoya himself, or someone else is using his revolutionary rhetoric. Either way, I need to find him. Let's put our drones in the air and start a search. I'll run a trace on his cell. In the meantime, we have to find out what we can do about this drug.
The computer's been analyzing the chemicals from Montoya's bloodstream.
Throw that up on the monitor. The residue I scanned on Montoya is similar to the nerve agent I found at the docks. Let's see what we got.
It's ironic that Falcone died at the hands of someone drugged with his chemicals. Who'd have guessed that's how he'd meet his maker? Prone in his sickbed, surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
Falcone got off easy by getting killed. He deserved much worse.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something before he was killed. What did you learn from him?
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Schauen wir mal. Probe vom Montage
This
ansehen.
refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
Eigentlich sieht es schon interessant aus, wenn wir mal ehrlich sind. Was ist aus den Proben von
The men at
Dex?
the docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control.
Eigentlich, wenn wir mal ehrlich
Both
sind, sieht es
compounds
identisch
seem
aus.
stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
What could the creators of such a drug possibly have in mind? Fighting your wars is one thing, but drugging others to fight them for you?
With this drug, they can exploit anyone's baser impulses, the things they would otherwise control.
Your drones are in position to triangulate Cobblepot's location.
Werden wir den Pinguin finden oder eher nicht? Drohne benutzen. Das ist halt jetzt so die Frage. Okay.
Find her! Find her now! Send a strong message.
Aha. Da haben wir mal was. Ich glaube eher, dass es wie man dort ist.
Bring me her head.
Aha. Das war schon mal nicht so richtig. Ah, das muss Jackpot sein.
You'll be alright. Alright.
Weil es so grün war. Okay, da ist der Punkt. Skyline bestätigen. Auswahl Cobblepot.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going
Ist
to
es der
speak with
Sohn
him,
vom
Bruce?
Pinguin
Bruce
der
Wayne already
Oswald?
tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Merkwürdig ist es schon, wenn wir mal ehrlich sind. Ah, jetzt geht's bestimmt mit Quicktimes Event los.
I know there's gonna be more around here. The man probably had millions in his sock drawer alone. If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Ganz gemütlich ins Haus rein. Ja, so ist Batman. Gut. Holen wir uns den ersten. Wunderprächtig. Das war's mit dir.
Come check out this office. Where is he? I don't know. Please. Name's Frank. You can help me.
Let him go.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen.
You used an innocent cop to do your dirty work. I know how you've been using the drugs you stole at the docks. Where are they?
Is this about Falcone? We all saw how you felt about Falcone. Pounded him into a pulp on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me, I know.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
But it's bloody well satisfying, isn't it? As a show of good faith, I'm gonna let this one go. How's about we talk this through? We helped you with Falcone. Now, if we could just cut out the rest of the rot, like Wayne and Hill, ordinary folks might be able to breathe.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? What does Bruce Wayne have to do with this?
Pretty boy's got himself a fat bank account, thanks to his parents. Only problem is, they took that money from people that couldn't fight back. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
Oh.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Or, what's her name again?
Selina.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Jetzt geht's los, aber. Voll auf die Schnauze und auf die 12. So, einmal ausweichen. Gott sei Dank. Die Quicktime-Event nicht verkackt. Ich habe schon Angst gehabt. Oh, der Stuhl. Voll auf die 12. Oh. Da geht's mal ein paar Zentimeter nach runter. Hä? Aber nur ein paar Zentimeter. Und weg sind sie. Scheiße war's. Alle sind weg. Kacke. Das ist nicht nach Plan gelaufen. Verdammt.
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Eine Nachricht von Selina. Ganz, ganz merkwürdig, Leute. Ganz, ganz merkwürdig. Schauen wir mal, was wir hier finden werden jetzt in dem Skyline Club. Ja, ich will mit der Barkeeperin reden. Ja, ich will mal durch. Ich bin Bruce Wayne, der geilste Hengst überhaupt in diesem Spiel.
You lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
Yeah, I'm looking for a woman.
You wouldn't be the first.
Selena Kyle, I'm told she practically lives here.
Selena, huh? You don't strike me as her type.
You'd be surprised.
Hey, don't I know you? It is you. Knew it. Cops take all your fancy clothes? Were you trying to lay low? Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
Buy you a drink?
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
You didn't seem to mind the company. Whatever.
Selena, I need to tell you something important.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
That's why I'm here. You're in danger.
I've had rats on my tail all day.
The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
I'm going to deal with it. But I need you to tell me everything you know about him.
I only know him by reputation. I'm surprised you never heard of him. He's a big deal across the pond. He's more dangerous than you think. You don't know what you're getting into.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common. The question is, why Gotham? Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
Oswald wanted Falcone out of the picture. Looks like he succeeded.
So what? He wants to take his place?
Maybe. For starters.
Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald... Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
Whatever Penguin is planning, innocent people will end up in the line of fire.
Innocence. Not me. Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
I'm sorry, why are we talking about Harvey?
He's your friend, isn't he? Just seeing how much of a conscience you really have. You and I...
Oh, die sind schon da, sie sind schon da.
Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selena Kyle, Penguin says hello. Beat it. We're here for her. If you care about your own skin, you'll get the hell out.
Gentlemen, please. Sit. Have a drink. Let's work this out like civilized people.
We're done talking.
Nö, ein Mädchen schlagt man nicht, Bob. Batz, die Flasche in die Fratze. Wunderschöner Roundhouse-Kick. Und was mit dir, Schlubbi? Du hast auch keine Chance, der nächste Roundhouse-Kick sitzt. Oh, ein Messerchen gibt's jetzt auch noch. Interessant. Quicktime Event. Wow. Ein German Suplex durch den Tisch. 0 Problemo. Abgeblockt. Keine Chance, mein Freund. Dahin. Bats. Das war's mit dem Kopflein. Wunderprächtig läuft es doch. Oh, Jesus, es geht weiter. Noch ein Messer, reicht es nicht? Ach, schon. Wow, der Ellbogen voll ins Gesicht. Nö. Never ever. Haben wir's? Oder haben wir's immer noch nicht? Wollt ihr immer noch eine Trachtpogel?
Then let's give it to him.
Schön, eine 360-Grad-Aktion. Null Probleme. Einmal, zweimal, dreimal und viermal. Wunderprächtig. Sehr schöne Combo. Und das war's.
You fight pretty good. For such a pretty boy.
Dankeschön. Oh. Die Bullen sind da. So, dann würde ich sagen, ich verabschiede mich und wir sehen uns morgen wieder bei Batman Telltale Story. Euer gut gelaunter Moderator Dewy sagt Tschüssi. Aha. Kowski.